Hello, hello, friends. How's it going? It is Saturday, May 22nd. How are you guys doing this weekend so far? It's it's been a pretty lazy day. I mean, well, actually, no, it's actually been pretty productive. I don't know why it feels like it's been lazy, but we went to the gym. I passed a class. I did an exam. So I guess I did do quite a bit today, but it doesn't feel like I did. We're gonna get back into some Disco Elysium. I don't know if we'll end it a little. I've been feeling more ending at 11 each night because I don't know. It's just easier to segment out, and sometimes I just get tired. But I'll try to go till 12 tonight because I haven't done that in a while. So. But yeah, we'll get back into it. I hope we make a good amount of progress. I still don't feel like I'm making insane amounts of progress. I feel like I'm just kind of wandering about, but maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, and this upcoming week is the last week of May already. That's weird to think about. It feels like May just like zooped by, and then all of a sudden it got really, really hot. And now it's summer. Okay, what were we doing? Let me make sure.
Yes? No response. He just arches his brow.
Oh god.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even. A moment passes. The lieutenant clock.
Okay, I think the voices were a little too loud last night, but they weren't too bad. Okay, so what do we have to do? Close the water lock on Wednesday. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. Establish authority. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Find find money for rent. We already did that. Smoke around the balcony. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. Track down your gun. Okay. So there's a whole world of opportunities awaiting us. Let's see. Hey, there's a new person out here. Working class woman. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one.
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
I see that.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time.
Especially
Right
at 9
now I'm
a.m.
browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
I'm a policeman. Leave. Okay. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. John Cause from Iguania. What? John Cause? Oh yeah, by the way, I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles again. I bought it a while back when it first came out, and then I kind of abandoned it a little bit, but I've been getting back into it, so I'm hoping to finish that, and then I'm going to start Final Fantasy XII after that. I'm starting to get back into a JRPG mood like I'm supposed to be. Like I'm supposed to be. Most times I feel like I'm just cycling between multiplayer and roguelike games, and I never play a game that I commit to. And so I need to get back to committing myself to books. It's like reading only short stories, instead of novels. I miss my novels, man. Who are these? Who are these guys?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
What?
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
A fork in a world of
Let's
soup.
just try to enjoy the game, All right.
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old.
Concentration.
I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What?
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game.
They're playing
Grab
balls.
a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game.
Grab the ball and
They
show them
wouldn't
how
know
it's
anyway.
done.
They're way past their prime.
We're professional ball players.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Feel the ball.
The cold
Be
metal
the
ball
ball.
is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system
The
calibrates
man ball.
until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
I'm a man ball. Take in your surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
The union of man and ball. There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Amazing. Great. I don't think that was...
Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit.
What the hell is your problem?
That was not the game we were supposed to be playing. Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game.
Wait, what?
So you vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 pool.
Petanque. Oh, I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our pool back.
Bull.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are a
Okay, I will try to
goddamn
fix
fool.
this. Okay, hold on, I'll fix it.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? You never know. He might know something. Just talk. It'll smooth things over.
Old people like attention.
Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Bootlicker.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative
Oh no.
duties.
There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out. You better not be employed. I try to avoid voicing. Oh, there are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you?
No, I don't
officer?
think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes
That's
out on top.
pro. Oh.
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was it, does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've seen lying around? Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Oh shit. Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists,
Oh no!
anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special.
I feel attacked.
Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
Mad anarchist women?
Strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is the damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim.
This here is Bloodground, where coalition
Blood
boots
ground,
first
you
made
say?
landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Amazing.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Ah, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They let
Damn
the
right,
fire
son.
of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your
What?
own damn fault.
What'd you do?
You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why. They do the same thing for blood donations. For the longest, I think I actually got blacklisted. Because I had told them that I had had sex with a male. After the 1978 thing, or whatever that question is. It's so dumb. It's extremely dumb. But they blacklist you from donating blood. If you've been in a gay relationship or had sexual activity with a male. If you were a male yourself. Which is super dumb. And they told me it was dumb themselves. But that it was just policy. And they, like, blacklisted me from having to donate blood. So, like, I've never been able to donate blood or... well, actually, no. I donated blood not that long ago. But for the longest time, I was blacklisted. It was... I think they ended up changing it.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the...
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Foreign powers clean up our mess and now they rule us. Commies just don't understand how money works. This coalition seems quite capable. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. The coalition seems quite capable.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those
Boiling
hyenas,
cats.
boiling cats for food, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and let...
This royal failure.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere.
But toothpaste is...
Foreign influence peddling garbage
Toothpaste
and
ads
stupid
are
music
nice.
concerts. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along.
This is what the commies
This
wanted.
is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who's this Fraisel?
Damn Frisell. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown.
Hoi polloi.
He died in the hands of the hoi polloi.
What's the hoi
A very
polloi?
public, a true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Fricel. He would have been better, but the
Damn
commies
commies.
drove him into...
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too.
Oh boy.
Then,
It's
He's
no
real deep in it.
use talking
It's no
to
use
you.
talking to you.
You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III
Philip!
on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant
Cocaine
who
snort-
emptied the
He's
treasury
telling it how it
so he
is.
could sleep on a
You
bed
go,
of gold.
Gaston.
A superpower.
Gaston!
Feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who
Oh no, he's a
knows how
mon-
to rule.
This guy's an unironic monarchist? Damn. What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. Ah, he's...
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum.
Sure, why
Revachol's
not?
finest years.
Cocaine is apparently a valiant drug to be used by leaders.
Of course. Clarity of vision.
Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known with the help of cocaine. Only the purest, of course. He was able to connect with higher...
higher realms. Of course, he's just making excuses for the king's
He
habits, isn't he?
He gave his mother got given cocaine, a large dose of cocaine while she was giving birth to him. So now he got addicted to cocaine and then started using cocaine to lead. What the fuck? Hey, how's it going, Dial Speed? Nice to see you. Parolidin helps me connect to higher realms. What was that about higher realms? Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Oh god. What was that about higher realms?
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine,
Cocaine fairy tales?
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug
How
trade
should a
of
true
centuries
king rule?
past.
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his
Oh,
subjects.
God.
This is something
He can't
the
be afraid to
insurgents
offend
never
the libs.
understood.
He's gotta own the libs. Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weirdness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
A true patriot. Let's talk about something else.
Right.
I do not have the composure for it. Okay.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
Just because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical. No, I'm still a cop. I can't be a radical.
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Are they trying to tell me to be a centrist? No, I'm too fiery for this watercolor ideology. I'm trying to develop more extreme and interesting opinions. First, where is this kingdom of conscience?
It is not a place.
Facts and logic.
It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved.
How do you bring about those
circumstances?
circumstances?
Incrementally. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real.
But what about all the
lasting
things that are
change can
wrong
only come
now?
about. Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
Okay.
You may
What?
never live to see the kingdom of conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. What rationality? What benevolence?
Wait, is the kingdom of conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
No.
Then you've never lived through real chaos. Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending
No.
the status quo is progress.
This sounds mega boring. Count me out.
What you want is immaterial. The kingdom of conscience is coming, whether you like it or not. Only very slowly.
We resisted. We resisted the neoliberal urge, my comrades.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's
Kim, look,
surname.
bullet holes.
Where?
Point to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation
Okay.
by officers of civil law.
What can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay. I don't know how we're gonna get that ball back, but that bull. Get those out of bull. Enormous bulls worthy of the real man. Look at those enormous bulls. Throwing the world into chaos to own the libs, right?
Hello again, officers. Have you come?
I know. I mean, I don't know. Modern art, maybe? Sure. You got quite the mural there. I haven't been paying attention to the characters' names, so like I only know them by face, which is how I know most people in real life too. So
Give me a moment.
well, and sometimes they don't even have a name. Like this is just cleaning lady. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay. We gotta figure out how to get that body down because it's still just, it's just gonna, it's just rotting up there. We need to do something. And they've been throwing rocks at this body for, they've been throwing rocks at that body for so long, like there's no way that it's not disgusting on the inside. Okay, let's try. Can I talk to you? Hello? Teeth shit ain't nothing to me. You got anything, bro?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
Snow
What's on
limbo.
your mind?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Why? Do you know something? What is it? I don't mean to pry, but I need your help.
Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker,
That's fair.
and I don't know where she is.
Who is this? Oh, who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to.
Damn jam.
She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
That's fair. I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery. It's true. We would have caught a lie. But a kind heart is tricky.
True.
Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's
Shut
a
up,
fact.
debate, bro. What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her
Okay.
name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
I wish I
That's
could
how
just
it
quit
always is
being.
with you,
I
isn't
wish
it?
that was an option. Just
All part
quit
of the
being cop.
investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her.
She's got the darkness.
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you.
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Come on, man. Life is just a joke. Life is meaningless, man. Come on. It's not snitching. It's just a few questions. I can't lie to him. Come on, man. Life is just a joke.
Maybe. But not another person's life.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind,
Hold on, her mind?
the way it worked, the trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. The grey-haired woman. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit.
I want to be friends with
Don't
Tommy,
expect
bro.
him to be pals.
I want to be friends with Tommy. I love him. So you're all right with others ratting her out. You just don't want your hands dirty? So you're all right with others ratting her out. You just don't want your hands dirty?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Fine. I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend.
I want to be a friend.
Wow. This makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again.
You are smoking right here.
Would help with my rhymes too.
All right. Let's go talk to somebody else then.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some Cuno, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe.
Yikes.
But this
That's a long
here is
time for a
just the
strike.
last
Holy
week
shit.
or so.
I don't know. I guess I haven't experienced many strikes, or yeah, I don't. I don't really think about how long they last. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples? I take it you had other questions?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine. You knew Sealing didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job.
What the fuck?
You should be thankful for the tip.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Rivachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Who's La Puta Madre?
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Gemma controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Pizza's having the time of her life back there.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Peonies?
Yeah, they're his little bitches.
His little
He's got
bitches.
them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do any...
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be
Ooh.
cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
But what if we like drugs?
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony job to find out who that is.
He's
I'm a good little
surprisingly
peony.
good at this.
Ooh.
Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've
Ooh,
seen
Kim,
the corpse in
get
the
him,
ceramic
Kim.
armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible... I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Can I do it? Let's try it.
The main
Damn.
thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
The jig's up. I've got the goods on you. Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk? We're already outside.
What? What do you think we're doing right now, runt?
No
Is
shit.
this some kind of homo thing?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough. Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Okay, we have to level up Half-Light.
He literally stood up like this and didn't jump. He just stood there with his arms
Tiny
all the way
baby.
extended. And I was like, do you want up? I picked him up and he literally went so long.
Okay. We're not gonna get any farther with him. There's nobody over here. I think we have to go talk to
Fix it out.
someone else. Maybe the old lady? Let's see what she's got to say.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Rivet?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady.
Oh no, I misgendered
Don't repeat
the
it.
pale driver. I was told of a woman. Why are you gay? I'm just. I don't know. It's fun, I guess, to be extremely gay, to be as gay as I can be. I do my best. Understandable. She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it. I was told of a woman driver. You're the. Oh no. Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
I'm doing day 1 VOG. Finna head out again. See you around. Hey, see you, Wasted. Thanks for being here, Wiz. So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children.
So I imagine they're a
To
they.
those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
That's all I needed to know, thanks.
Oh, Sim.
Okay. So there's nothing. Let's see. Maybe there's another person to talk to down here. Let's go pay a visit to Sealing.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Persuade him to give you some money. Nah. I don't think there's anything else.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal.
Attempt to reconstruct
Two
what
ugly
happened
lines
here.
Are the bright countenance of
Can
the
we
blonde
do it?
boy depicted. Judging
Yeah.
by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
Oh wow, it went off the roof. That's wild. Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Look at the roof of the shack.
The
They
black
were doing some
marks
like
on the
burnout
roof
style
indicate
tricks
that
here.
the vehicle
Hey, how's it going, Temp?
vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Jesus Christ. It was like they were literally playing Burnout. Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air.
Visual calculus is one of my
hitting the
favorite
billboard
skills. Yeah.
and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
Ooh. Opposite bank.
Still
Oh, they made the
speeding,
jump?
The
Damn.
vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
I don't know what these
It's
brands
about
are.
the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops,
He's just
strippers
loafed.
dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Why the Linnea G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most, the Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
I'm almost done with work. I'm looking forward to celebrating my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. What are you doing to celebrate, even though your birthday is actually on Monday? Yeah, what are you actually doing to celebrate? I know that we're coming over after that. By the way, it's Temp's birthday tomorrow, or Temp's birthday on Monday, guys. So make sure to tell him happy birthday.
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on.
Okay.
Any theories about what happened here?
Some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake her hand.
What kind of car do you think it was?
I believe it was a Linnea G22.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I have no idea who could it have been.
We're not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
We're gonna bring this driver to justice.
If we must.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this, the lieutenant consoles himself.
Happy birthday for Monday. Yeah. Happy
A rusted
birthday.
control panel. This panel.
Okay, I don't think we can do anything over here. That's probably not going to be fixed till Wednesday. So we need to go figure something else out. I'm having breakfast with Mom, then me and Riley will be going to that Bob Ross exhibit. Oh, you're going back? Oh, yeah, that's right. For some reason, I thought that you had already gone because I went with Pizza's family this past weekend to that Bob Ross thing. But yeah, it's really fun. It's cool. Then we'll go and sign the lease. Yeah. I'm pretty excited to sign that lease and get everything set.
A lorry stuck in the traffic.
Okay. Was there anything in here? Maybe?
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed.
No. Okay. I guess let's go try and jump that roof again, maybe. A Bob Ross exhibit, it sounds amazing. I imagine it's the most calming place on Earth. Yeah, so the town that Temp lives in has is the town that Bob Ross filmed the majority of the Bob Ross The Joy of Painting episodes. They did it in a house on a college campus, or I don't think it's on campus, but it's near campus. But they set up a museum in that house. It's in a cool nature place too. Yeah. So they set up like his original studio and everything. They have the camera. They have his original paint easel set up and everything. They have the whole studio set up like they would be filming, and they have all sorts of paintings and stuff that Bob Ross did, and people that he taught to paint. They have a bunch of paintings there that have never been released to the public that are part of like private collections, because one of Bob Ross's favorite things to do apparently was for friends. His favorite thing was to give paintings. So he would do a painting for them and then gift it to them. And so a lot of those gifted paintings are there on display. So it's all really, really cool. And the houses are cool too. But yeah, it is really calm. There's they have a lot of videos of him playing in the background, and it's just all in all a pretty comfy and artsy thing that you can do. Let's see. I really hope we can jump this, but I don't know if it's reset. Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman. I just love looking over and seeing what Pizza's doing on The Sims. It's always entertaining.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the
Put skill points into savoir-faire. Oh boy. We're gonna have to go talk to Measurehead, I guess. Can you go any slower? Alright. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure where to go. I guess we could go to that, the bookstore. We never saw what was behind that curtain. Oh, maybe let's talk to the little girl. I guess we haven't talked to her outside of talking to her mom.
Hello again, sir.
I think the way I got past Measurehead was to internalize the race theory in order to impress him and then immediately forget it. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I could help by brutally dismantling...
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
Who is that?
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's a bit distressed.
Distressed? Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband.
Oh.
Not very nice or helpful.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy.
Peachy?
She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived.
We do kind of have a building in, like that nearby us. It was like, it was like an auto repair shop for a while, and then it turned into a wing and pizza place, and then that closed down. Like, nothing ever stays open in that building. Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
Your mother told me about the curse, but she wouldn't let me investigate.
Yes, she can be quite strict about it. My mum doesn't let anyone sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar.
Okay, I'm going to deduce something now.
I failed to deduce anything substantial. She waits intently.
I'm a detective. I deduce that you are very small.
Come on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction.
Okay, let's see if we can get behind this curtain. My nose. That's the one thing about the septum piercing is that my nose gets a lot itchier more often, and it's harder to scratch it. We're gonna open this fucking curtain, and you're not gonna stop
The curtains, tattered with age and
Rip them
covered in
apart.
filth. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards. Your shadow looming over it like...
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryer. Why are there... This is weird. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man? Merely looking at the unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. What?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
I'm gonna break it down.
It appears to be locked.
Yeah, we did it. Did I break my arm?
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash in the door and shout, "Fuck the system." Fuck, it hurts. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh god. What cursed item is going to be behind this door? Hello? Is this an apartment?
What is this place?
It's the Netherworld. No idea, Kim. Oh, I think this may be the Artemitep's boxing club for young
I think
athletes.
you're right. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here.
Sounds good.
Okay, we need a flashlight. What do we got here? Poster says Citius Fortis, the rest is worn off. Citius Fortis? Artis. Worn out wall bars, they look unsafe. I'm gonna lift weights. Can you lift, Kim? Can you even lift?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
I'm a beast!
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Oh boy. Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber. The squeaky sound of sneakers.
Trauma
your
from
bruised knee
PE.
against the mat. And a whistle. Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weights may fall off. Better not touch it then.
Actually, I don't really care about safety hazards.
No one does until they get smashed into the barbell.
Okay, let's go check out what's up here. The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Ew. God, stuffed? Like, we have a deer head at work. Like, at work, there's a deer head that was up in the CEO's office for a long, long time. But then they finally moved it, and when they moved it, the fur was coming off. And it was just, like, crumbling in their hands. So they moved it to, like, a different location, like, to a warehouse. And it's been up there ever since. So it's even more crumbly and gross now. And when I was in the warehouse trying to move stuff, and I accidentally put, like, I wasn't thinking, and I put my hand on it instinctively. And when it came away, it was, like, dusty. It was, like, dust and fur, and it was, like, so fine, and it was in the air everywhere, and like my entire body was insanely itchy for the next day until I took a shower. It was awful. So I don't think I don't think I'd like stuffed animals. Yeah, no, they're gross. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. What's in the drawers? Hey, money. Is that an
Your
elf?
flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave meat. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here.
Is
and
this a
there.
D&D campaign?
Photos and drawings.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based, translucent welkins with
Wax-based
organs shining
magic?
under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona.
Oh.
No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin. This is important.
It's Vara, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them
Headless
purged.
men?
Imagine
Personas.
a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Whisper, one of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think.
Fair.
Even if it's just for a game.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds.
Are they photos?
Abandoned in a... You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers.
Boreal Dwarg.
Yurts under the snow. Great mammoth-like beasts of bird, albeit dark and cold. This vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog.
What?
Or morphine. A much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, the heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world.
What am I
Miro
looking
becomes
at?
untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe.
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. The minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41
Was this a
tried to
game
implement
development
it
studio?
a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer.
I feel like
The
this
board
was a
becomes
game
an
design
empty
studio.
snowfield in the final days.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for details.
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans.
Okay, what do we got?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without
They were
anyone
game
inside.
designers. You think I should turn on the machine?
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood.
Huh.
This is where the memory should go.
Press play.
Nothing happens.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Let's play again.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm surprised it doesn't like call me out.
Happens.
Huh. Okay. What's on here?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
How do I know what Kedron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles look beautiful in the sun.
That sounds like a brand of shampoo. What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
This must be an elaborate piece of art.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Wait, who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
Oh.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. All of this is gone.
Interesting.
Left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Interesting. So they were running an MMO.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games.
Hmm.
Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game, with Heat Death thrown in.
Eat death.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to do that then?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
It was just a play to cheat money. The curse got them. The world is cold and lonely. They were insane if they thought they could do this.
Yes, especially in here. Okay, let's keep moving.
Well, damn. Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Oh shit, where's this gonna lead me? Oh my god. There's a whole sewer system back here. What the shit? Well, let's make sure we get everything in here first. I don't want to wander off too hard. What's in here? There's also an area back there. Is this Emma's atelier? Repo. Skis with slipstream printed at the laminated top layer. Production schedule. Okay, we got something. Postcard, Boogie Street. Oh, interesting. This cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand, its intricate structure covered in dust. Oh, so I put it in the supercomputer thing. Also, I need to put a point in savoir-faire.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But the question is, which did they start with, and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Reality. Okay. We got this. Let's see if there's anything down the hall. There's a roof of some sort. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Another postcard. What's out here?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial
Knock
chimney.
on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
This is not random. This is significant. It's significant. I want to see what's on the other side.
Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily? In any case, there's no way we can get in right now.
I damaged my fist because I'm dumb. Okay, let's put this in the supercomputer. The computer, if you will.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder.
Oh boy, are we about to play the game?
The abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Schedule? What are you, a machine or are you alive? What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing? Ah, right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of...
We gotta find one.
Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using.
You have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
And what's that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Okay.
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube, the filament slides out.
Alright, I guess we can go out here now. Wonder if we'll find the password somewhere in this tunnel that they apparently have attached. What the fuck is this bear?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself.
Oh god,
This
spoiled
is
food.
The inside
Oh,
of a
I hate
refrigerator.
spoiled food.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside.
Chaotic
His
fridges
hand
are
has
my
found
nightmare.
The holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim, it's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached
Take the
to
note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge
me.
magnets keeping it on the door.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse,
It's pretty cool, to be
the bear
honest.
is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper.
Amazing. Okay, well, nothing interesting in there. What do we got here?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any
Dead
recent
rats.
fire. Only dead rats.
I was watching a thing the other day about how apparently the FBI, they used to transmit messages and like hide like tools and stuff in dead rats because they figured out that like nobody from any culture, religion, or ethnic background would pick up a dead rat. Like nobody has a reason to pick up a dead rat. So they started using them to hide things in. They made dead rat pouches.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's
Oh,
coming
no.
from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I hear the murder of the hanged man. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains.
Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient
What?
hero of Grad,
No.
pulsing through you.
No, that's so
All that's
problematic.
left is to cover your face in war paint.
No, let's not express ourselves. Let's just wipe our hands clean on our pants.
Yes, how grown up. The lieutenant seems relieved as well.
Okay, what do we got? The wall collapsed. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
Look, there's a
It's
hole in
too
the wall.
dark to see in.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole.
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs.
Rifles?
You find rusty rifles hidden away.
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model.
We might get a nice
with a
rifle.
fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Where are we?
It seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Cache. Why does everybody say words weird? Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Frozen ice cream. Oh, it's still running. Ice cream?
Two cables are plugged into
Oh, it's
the
a breaker
breaker
box.
box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Ooh, insane mesh tank top. Ooh, we're gonna put that one on. Revachol. Oh shit, we came out through that door? Damn. We can retry the... We can retry the jump now, thankfully. Cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay, we gotta go ask that lady about something. It's an antique. I bet we could probably sell it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Handwritten note from the fridge.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
I doubt it.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Huh.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, silly
I wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Remind me again, what's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape.
Disco
you listen to disco
tapes.
tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
You have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean, oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed.
Okay, let's go check out that ice cream maker then. Get that off-site copy.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears
Try to
be
crack open
frozen
the
shut.
lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid. If you want to try again,
Let's get that pry bar. Finally, we can use it.
this orange machine is buzzing like an old
pry bar's
submarine.
not strong enough?
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen
Turn the
shut.
ice cream
Turning the
cake?
crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring you. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an
I don't have the ability. I'm not gonna be doing that. What if I unplug it?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
What happens if I unplug the ice cream maker? Let's do it.
Something close to you dies with a soft...
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Okay, we'll plug it back in.
Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current. This orange machine is buzzing like...
Okay. Let's go try that jump again. Maybe we'll make it. Who knows? I half expect us to just break our face, though, so that's entirely possible as well. Boopity boop, doopity boop, boopity boop. If we can't make this jump, we're gonna have to go indulge the race theorist. We'll have to indulge the supremacist. Yeah. Well, we'll have to do it. We gotta subscribe to his race theory. It may be the only way. Alright. The moment of truth. Okay.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Let's see what we got. Nope, I failed.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost...
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest. His eyes trace the
Didn't we do this
Yes.
before?
We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
Okay. We gotta do the race theory. We got to. It's the only way. And then we can just forget it right after. Doopity boop boop boo. Doopity boop. I also oh yeah, we're gonna have to get somebody to help us get the body down. I think that's another thing that we're gonna have to get while we're there. Cuno, the little shit. Just I love how his arm is so limp carrying that grocery bag. Okay. Call me mañana.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Okay. Here we go.
Your race descent has only worsened since
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it.
You have really...
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this.
Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
Whisper, this is for the thing.
You are obviously a liberal.
Oh no.
A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories.
Categories.
Type A, the heroic races.
Type A.
Type B,
Type
the
B.
servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need?
Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema. To the point where
Oh
they
my
find
god.
it impossible
It's so awful.
They are all lactose intolerant. A common result.
Of course. Of course.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels.
What the shit? Wait, who are exactly are the mom?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people
All of these words, man.
Mahun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Cutler, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
The wooden clogs, though?
In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture.
Okay, got it. Who are Type A, then, in your
Rivet,
view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the other large mondial civilization.
Just goes
the
on and
rest
on, doesn't he?
Are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi.
What?
Eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces
Sebum?
more sebum.
And who are the Seminese and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
And the Seminese are...
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Seminese inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminese, from the stock of Ile-de-Fantôme.
And the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile-Maran deserts. The Seminese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile-Maran to...
Wait, didn't Ile-Maran desert pygmies invent alcohol and get pillaged just a short while ago?
Weren't the Ilmarans pillaged by my people and then Al Ghul happened and all that?
No, those were scimitar wielding race losers.
Race losers?
Izet and Bashir, with their Himi servants. Big difference. The Areopagites were
You're just a
fast in
race
conquering
loser.
Jean, baby, you're on fire.
You're on fire.
I know, bae.
What's the difference between the Seminese and the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminese are powerful. Mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged
Good words.
since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected and
He's
adapted.
insane. He's
Together
insane.
They form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B.
Type B are
Type
the
B.
unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored.
Mud-colored?
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look
A
into
ham
their
sandwich?
eyes and you will
You ever
see
look like a ham sandwich?
they are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare, cultural domination, that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and
He's
smoking
telling
the
them that they're an
degenerate
inferior race because they drink alcohol, smoke tobacco, and eat potatoes.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities
What?
of Grad are all inexplicably
Potat.
obsessed with potat.
Potat.
The only thing they
You're
like
obsessed with the
divide
potat.
microscopic
You make the fleas out of it, make a potato chip.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
You don't like ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust.
The planetary crust.
Uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau, its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Semenese and Areopagite stock. elected by nature.
And the Vacheliers you mentioned?
Not the the Vacholians, halfway between type A and racial Coldron. Too mixed to know right from
Oh lord.
You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea.
I've heard about this revolution. Mistakes were made, but it was the right stuff. You're wrong about it. The revolution was perpetrated by degenerate left-wing. The revolution was perpetrated by degenerate left-wing marauders. Not all the people of Revachol. Not all people. Not all. I forget how much of a nerd this guy is. He really is. I've heard about this revolution. Mistakes were made, but it was the right stuff.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz, written potato. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft sponge-like.
Is he telling me that I have brain worms because I eat potatoes?
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occident.
Oh boy. Potate acid. The prime component of the potato plant.
Potate acid. The prime component of the potato plant.
Potato. I can't believe I'm hearing, like, I expect him to be against drugs. I mean, I've learned that much so far. I expect him to be against drugs, but no way did I think that a racial supremacist would be against potatoes.
Enough of type mediocrity.
The vile CF race cauldron of pederasty, please.
Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments.
Holy fuck.
And tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep.
Oh my god.
Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments.
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father the mosquito is born steady.
Oh boy.
Like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages.
I get the feeling this isn't true,
Listening
my
to
guy.
aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Maybe I've misunderstood something, but aren't humans too similar to produce genetically sterile offspring?
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education.
Anymore?
Then there is the Seminokoiki Chimera. Are you sure
Sounds
you wish to
sus.
know the Seminokoiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic science.
Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed
Oh my
with the
god.
idea of crossing the Simonese.
This is too much.
This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito.
No Seminese man can maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench.
No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench.
The potato stench.
Or Koika.
You ever just have that potato stench?
It is cruel to entertain ourselves
You ever just smell a
with
potato?
the deformities of type CF. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone
Will you help me get that
solved
body
it.
down if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way. We thought.
What's this dude's problem with potatoes?
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously, the lieutenant thinks? Yes, I am, he concludes.
How do I word the mystery, oh great shaman?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me.
Oh,
I
God.
cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tiber Evasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense.
An effeminate clique of bodybuilders.
In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is
There's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant.
Female vagrant.
It's shame. Find out for yourself.
Endomorphic blob. Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. We gotta internalize his race theory. But first I need to unlock a slot. Let's see what we can find, I guess. We're gonna head back in and see if we can talk to Mr. Big Boy. Let's see what we can do here.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Oh boy. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl.
Hardy girl.
Who might it be?
I'm a Hardy
Elizabeth,
girl.
The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
Awkward.
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks...
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys
It's the
matter.
female, the section,
Nothing
the
to
female
do with your
vagrant.
shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
Did you just threaten a fucking cop?
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn...
Okay. So...
I've got nothing to say to you.
Are you the Hardy
Why
girl?
are you wait? I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything.
You could even
You
be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an...
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know, you're very pretty.
The cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She is not amused. It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing
True.
violence.
She
These
true
people
though.
are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just
They're not murder sus. Well,
Listen.
I
you
guess.
Moralington lackeys.
They did admit to
You're
it.
a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Rivet. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
It's cool and funny. I liked that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the Union's plans?
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Who would have thought? There's gotta be a way out this door.
You see a heavy... The man ponders his cooking utensils.
Do you know what's behind that door?
A little. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what.
Okay. I don't think there's really anything else in here. Where am I gonna find enough experience? Unless there's something I'm missing. Maybe Cuno? Let's talk to Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care?
Cuno, I found your shack.
You found Cuno's secret door to Cuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years.
5,000?
How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You can't do that, Cuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Cuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What was with the pig head? Found a plate covered with powder residue. Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Cuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw
Interesting.
you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Cuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Cuno demo tape.
Alright. Demo type, like some kind of musician?
Yeah. Cuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks
Their head off.
Cuno's a cop killer.
What's with the tube of magnezolum, Cuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Cuno goes through like a tube a day, and you look like you could use a bottle.
Don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna use it against you, Cuno.
Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like
This kid's giving me advice on how to get over a hangover.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Cuno gets his daily hit of electric. Cuno Shazam. Cuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Oh boy.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Could I get into the harbor from the roof?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Cuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
I tried that. It didn't go so well.
Cuno knows. Cuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Cuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
I've heard enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno about his kingdom.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Cuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Maybe you can try the jump again now that Kuno gave you advice. Yeah. There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion?
Contusion.
He says you're stupid, Cuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid.
Make you stupid.
Kuno's got his own words now.
Cuno words.
Cuno words.
Has Cuno been to some kind of school? Probably a school for children with behavioral difficulties.
Cuno, shouldn't you be at school or something? I have behavioral difficulties too. Oh god.
That's the past, pig. Kuno's not there anymore. Cuno did his time. Now ask about that pig corpse shit and don't go sniffing into Kuno's past.
Pigs come to take you back, Cuno. Trying to dig up dirt on you.
Cuno S. The Cuno S? Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Cuno.
This kid.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Cuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Cuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Cuno. Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in Revachol. Cuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or... I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Cuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a
Cyberpunk?
city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been
Fair.
in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Cuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Cuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno
The City of Rage.
Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Okay.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I meant who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Cuno sing into the popo phone.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking
A
mutant.
mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Cuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Cuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea. Yeah? That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit.
Kuno's a
Kuno's
fucking monk.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Curious, my liege.
Huh.
Why did Cuno feed you this information?
Why does drama call me... Why? And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Cuno.
Yes, pray pardon, sire. Better to let it be. I did not mean to make you paranoid.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Oh. We need to get our empathy up again. We need to empathize with Cuno. Cuno, let's talk about your shack, because drama's fucking extra, right? About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Cuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Cuno.
Right, about something else then.
Shoot that shit at Cuno, dumpster diver.
The ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit.
Huh?
You're trying to get Cuno killed.
So you would say that ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Cuno know? Cuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Cuno! Don't climb it, Cuno!
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to
Oh,
describe
God.
people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmarin. Not so much anymore.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Cuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Cuno.
The gardener? She's actually not a gardener. Turns out she's a union fixer.
The fuck does this have to do with the Cuno? Cuno doesn't give a shit who she is. Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
Huh? I want to discuss the body. Okay, Emma.
Cuno doesn't.
Cuno doesn't fucking care. Alright, let's go talk to the dude. He apparently really likes something. Let's see.
Right to work!
No,
Right to work! Shame on...
not that guy. This guy?
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know.
Uh-huh.
Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cups in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Amazing.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first
Oh
to go.
boy.
The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass.
Cuirass.
This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up. 4 pieces? Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it. All the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, but okay. Let's find all of it.
It's implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in
Aw,
this.
he doubt me.
The Mesquite's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful.
Oh boy. Okay, we still need experience to internalize this fucking race theory so we can get past him. Or maybe, actually, we can retry that jump. Let's see here. First, I gotta let Cuno know. I talked to his boy, his prison bitch.
Fuck does Cuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
Told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. He said thank you, wasn't too keen on chasing down the armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Cuno's a giver like that, yes?
Cuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig, Cuno sent you to rough some people up. Cuno played you. That happened. Now you and Cuno should move on.
Oh boy.
Good idea.
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. Don't be saying what Cuno said back to Cuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Cuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want.
Yeah, real interesting.
Cuno doesn't.
Okay, let's try that jump again. Maybe it'll work this time. Or we'll fucking break our leg. That would be fun. Let's see, do I have any items that I can... All right. How's it going, 6 viewers? I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the chill atmosphere. Oh my god. Come on, can you go any slower walking up the side of this building? I mean, I guess it is kind of unstable. Okay, please let me make this jump. I really just want to make it.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
We're gonna do it, and we're gonna fail, and we're probably gonna break our face. God damn it.
Nope, no. That's still too...
Sure. Just be careful.
Jesus Christ. I thought that the physical instrument was just telling me you just gotta jump, bro. You just gotta jump. Didn't even work. Damn. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get some more experience. Oh. What? You're building your childhood home in The Sims? Anybody ever do that? Replicate your childhood home in The Sims? Okay, so we need to figure out... Let's go talk to her. I wonder what she's gonna tell us now that we went snooping back in the cursed area, the cursed back halls.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
Well, I've looked around. I can tell you what I saw.
Okay, I'm willing to listen. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. But before we go on, did you encounter the malignant entity?
No, the entity? No, I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could look into it.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
Okay. Let's go in there, I guess. Let's see what we can do.
It's dark, and the flashlight works a lot better if you hold
Flashlights
it in your
go
hand.
in hand?
Yes, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use
That
them.
makes so much sense.
Right. Now let...
Okay. It's interesting that the shadows dance on the walls, because, like, you'd think that it would be a 2D environment, but I guess there is, like, 3D elements to it. Let's get to that furnace. What do we got here?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little. A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You see, then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try
Kick it
again
with your
later.
foot. Did I kill myself?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
A heart attack?
It's spreading to your left arm.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now.
Did I die?
Cop suffers final heart attack.
Please. Okay. Holy shit. Damn. I didn't realize that that would happen. Well, damn. So we got set back a little bit, that little Cuno shit that we did.
C'est unpromising.
Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. It happens. Let's go bang all that out again, I guess, real quick. So I've been looking into, since we've been listening to a lot of JRPG music and stuff, especially on the starting screen, I've noticed a lot of songs from, or a lot of music from games that I haven't played yet. Genealogy of the Holy War for Fire Emblem, there's a bunch of other RPGs that I totally forgot about that were just like sitting dormant in the back of my mind. So I've been adding a bunch of older games to the backlog. I think that would be interesting to do at some point. Let's see.
You found cool shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't pick.
Okay, we're just gonna go through all this.
Boy. That's where.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too.
Oh, yeah. Kuno play. It's a fight.
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag.
It's
you
the
fucking
mag.
Need that shit to stay on top of you.
Oh, don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like.
Fuck you, pig.
Is it? Don't sweat it, drunk pig.
He's saying you climb. Yeah, that conclusive.
Of course you fucking cat. Kuno knows.
That's all there is.
Good call,
Okay.
Pigmeister. Shit, look.
Don't tell the pig shit.
The usual being.
Kuno's. Look at him. Kuno.
Kuno.
Cock him. So, yeah.
Curious, my liege.
Yeah. Kuno's doing charity to.
Still, seems suspicious.
Cuno's
Cuno's
trying.
funkin'.
Cuno's orc probably climbed. You heard Cuno. I don't mess up.
There is no Night City.
Why you gotta be? You wanna? Don't tell. It's not fuck. That's the name of Cuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Cuno's back.
That line.
It's impossible to deduce.
Just a couple of.
Looks like.
Fuck you. He says. Oh, the.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
You're testing. Get lost. Right, pig. This is where. Yeah, Cuno doesn't know. Listen.
Let's
let
just
Cuno
get all
can
through
hook
this.
You up. Pig. These are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe
Pants
it,
scientists.
You need this shit.
Oh shit, he took the pants.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They will also make you into an idiot.
I might be interested in the pants.
Alright, Piggo.
Don't do business with the pig coon.
As you can see, Cuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you.
There was also a mug in the
What
trash.
that is.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this racist mug have anything?
Yeah, Cuno sees where this is going. Cuno's got that fast
brain.
You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Cuno. Speak louder.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Cuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Cuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Cuno who it was. He's curious.
Stop turning into a pig, Cuno. We're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Cuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Cuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done.
What's in the greenhouse?
Kipped is a pejorative.
Yeah, that's what the fuck does this have to do with the Cuno? Cuno doesn't give a shit who she is. Look at that fuck does
It's a trap, Cuno.
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
Cuno doesn't give a shit.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. The fuck about it?
The
You're
fuck?
Get lost. Yeah? Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't...
Okay, so we gotta empathize with him at some point. Let's go talk to Manana again. Oh boy. Just be reasonable.
All I'm wondering, man. To get me.
What happened?
I was asked to.
Did you?
At first, so I went to this. Serves me right for doing meaning. It's a minor news. I learned.
What else?
Not much. I did some research.
How did?
In parts. So, as I count.
All of it?
It's in.
MS is epic. No problem.
He is sincere.
Okay. Now we're back where we're at, and we're gonna save. I do not have a slot still. Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So? Cuno, look, pig.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's what Cuno after this. Yeah, wheel it.
Okay.
Cuno does.
Let's go try that jump now that we have a free roll, but we'll save. Before we die from kicking a furnace. Skill points. I wonder how much I have left till I get another skill point. Oh, Kitty wants to be in my lap. Maybe we'll get lucky with the roll. Who knows? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, actually, before we try that jump. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. Maybe we can make it. Maybe we won't. It's more likely we won't.
A tarpaulin cloak is
Let's
still
try it.
on the railing. No one has claimed it
Nope.
for their own.
We definitely didn't make it. Oh, man.
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking?
Sure. Just be careful, okay?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna give myself a heart attack trying to jump off the ledge. Rivet. Okay. I guess we could go check out that furnace again. This time I'll make sure not to kick it and give myself a heart attack. And I do kind of want to get in that greenhouse, but I don't think I can. I'm surprised that body just hasn't fallen. Okay.
Ow.
Flashlight. We just gotta go talk to the lady before we can... We also got another roll for the shout. We got an extra roll for that, so we'll see how that goes. Hello? 24th window. Hello, spooky lady. I flash you.
You broke down? The back, I suppose it's okay. But before we go on, yes, the malignant, yes, I've heard someone natural.
If you're really...
Despite his cool, the lieutenant...
Okay. Let's go yell in the chimney. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Oh, okay. Oranje. Klasje.
A thick layer of cold dust covers the furnace. Something
I did it!
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
Hello?
You've awakened the entity.
I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Hello? Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come up.
You hear a low
interesting.
rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
She opened it. Nice. Let's save before we die. What is somebody doing holding themselves up here behind fucking security curtains? Hello? This tray is full of dice. Colorful Oh! She was a game designer? The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice.
Hello, I'm Nia.
She makes dice?
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about
Hold on, what do you mean, my Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Dice making might be fun. Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room. This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling... Well, hold on. Okay, I'd like to order a die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you have any cursed dice? You know the Weirell untethered setting? Tell me about your most extraordinary die.
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
No, I'm afraid it's not worth it. Twitch is apparently rolling out a low latency mode for mobile. I'm testing it out. Ooh. Do you know the Weirell untethered setting?
Ah, yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished
The message delay is still shit.
The Weirell untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death.
Interesting.
And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real,
Sure,
I could
let's
have
get
a
it.
red. Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
It's just a dice maker, man. Inland
The
Empire.
lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the Daily Ruckus behind my window.
You often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
What do you mean by the Daily Ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids, and lately I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it.
Stop calling me sire, drama.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
I see. Thank you for the answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field.
I kind of want to make dice
Too
now.
much
I think that would be fun. Like, do you think you can make dice out of epoxy or something? I don't know.
Some of my friends were role
Or resin?
players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from
Do
there.
you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal-black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
The curse is just biding its time. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the Whirling in
The
Rags?
Whirling is part of the
Some
doomed
people
commercial
say
area?
it's you could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Yes, but it's still a separate building.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling
14
novelty
years
dice
of dice
to
making,
role-playing
damn.
enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the
Oh my
forces
God.
of the universe are supporting you in this.
I'm starting to see there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough. Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, Quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Hair salon?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that
They're
word.
scared of the gender agenda.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
What happened at the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Who was Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk.
Zemsk.
He had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Cuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Cuno? Who's Cuno?
He's sort of the king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the
punching bag filled with amphetamines.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza.
What's up with the
ever
broken
since.
windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milieu.
Oh no.
Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid
Cool,
of it.
very cool about the debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real
Oh,
murders from
no.
real victims.
That's
Some
awful.
people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Someone here makes stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron?
No, he mostly just did drugs.
No, he mostly just did drugs. Anything else?
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists
Insect rights activists?
Mm-hmm. The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest
Insect
and,
rights.
naturally,
But
all the
insects
most
don't have any
fashionable
brains or
tastemakers refused to be
feelings.
seen in chitin from then on. Actually, insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tumotiri
Tulula?
or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house.
They were just props. Why return them?
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them getting
Fisticuffs.
fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean by liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Oh, they were LARPers.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive. Really? They must have been on a gigantic ego trip.
That's what I thought. Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged
Oh,
to keep
God.
up new business. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
You're right, they should have just tried harder. That's too bad, I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls
Oh,
in
no.
the neighborhood and paying them
20 cents.
per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Sounds like she really doesn't know how to be a female ally.
What?
Victor does the same thing.
I know a girl just like that. She works in Frita to chat as a cashier, and she's not particularly friendly. What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they show up to work at all.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near, and they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator.
Oh, God.
To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its best.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't doing his best.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants, coded Megatherian.
Sounds cool.
What's a vision beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Okay.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
I don't have a comment on drugs. I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself.
Do you? Well, good luck keeping it under control. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire. Anything else?
Found the building's
Another
intercom,
failed
but it's not
business,
working.
Perhaps? Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her.
So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work
I was
yet.
wondering about the Whirling and Rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial
Just Delta
area.
Pinball.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. My advice, don't base your business on
Hypnotism?
a fact. Hypnotism, floriography.
Agreed.
His disdain for pinball could
What has Kim got against pinball? A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SEA.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the
She said she was from
bookstore.
Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or...
It may have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly.
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us.
I have a few more questions about the building.
I'm listening.
Okay, actually I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things.
Okay, well, let's go talk to Plaisance then. Boopity boop boop boopity boop boop boopity boopity boop. What is that weird fucking sound? Okay. Come here, Plaisance. There's no witch back there.
What have you found?
I talked to the
And
entity you
also,
told me about.
Do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Her name is Nia, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice?
Sorcery.
For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom?
The narrative she's built herself. It does need tearing down. Just don't say you don't have any answer. To hell with it. Perchance you've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There is another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it.
Too many inconsistencies.
Good luck persuading her. Some people can rationalize anything.
As I said, she's a novelty dice maker. Her business has been up and running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse. I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, detective. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse. There was never any other way this could have gone.
Oh boy.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am.
She's too far gone. Alright, well now we can internalize the race theory. Here we go. Let's go talk to Mr. Man. We spent a long ass time in there. Just love the gait that I have here. Limp arm with a grocery sack and a clipboard in the other hand. Kim, what are you doing? Come on. Okay, Measurehead.
The unpromising race pupil. There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Tibere Vasholian. Your love for the...
So, how do you forget thought cabinet stuff? To forget, oh, you need a skill point to forget. So we're gonna have to be really into that race theory for a little while. Okay. Well, we're gonna become a master race theorist. What do you know? We also got dice on the way. She's making us some nice dice.
Is this about the questions
Does Rita have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in
really
Rags?
know anything. A warehouse? I don't know.
Come on, give me something to work with
Maybe.
here.
I don't.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. Okay. I need something to recover my health, though.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal
I have a
sprays, and
Nosifed.
blister packs.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Nice. Alright, what do we need to do now? I guess we could go over and see if we could talk to the lady on that boat. We'll kill some time. We also still haven't found our badge. Let's see what we got. Over here. I think we already talked to that girl up there. There's still this, but I don't know what it is.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Sure.
Because
we did it!
This is no ordinary wall. It
Wow,
is
that was a really low
sublime.
chance.
Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of warcraft. Oh, Wallfather.
Oh, Wallfather. Kim, I must paint this wall. Add even more beauty to it. No, there is nothing to add to perfection.
Your loss. Farewell, snow-flecked wall.
Wait, hold on.
The pastels of the wall, huh? He sounds tired. Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials.
Cindy the Skull.
Talk to her.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I must talk to Cindy, get the necessary materials from her.
If you must.
We are going to commit graffito.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art? Art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one.
Oh
I saw the
shit.
little girl in
Looked
the
cute
fishing
as
village
hell, damn.
running around with military grade handwear. Look cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
And there's a little girl wearing the gloves there.
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you.
Cindy, I need some paint, and your brush too.
What for?
The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people. For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad and shit, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
Cool, no brush then, not a problem.
You're about to cry internally, aren't you, Piggy?
Oh boy.
Pathetic.
Attempt to
Just
explain
give
your
up.
artistic
Art
intentions.
is a
Oh no,
fear.
it's a red check. Oof. I'm gonna have to put some points into conceptualization before I do that.
you're back. Good. What can I help
I
you
spoke
with?
with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
You're on a boat. I am on a boat.
Yes, I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice, but it is playful.
What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sell a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take
Oh
her
boy.
down.
Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work. Actually, yes, I need a nailer for this.
Before you do, it might be pertinent to ask a few more questions. Learn whatever you can about this boat.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about the X something? How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know. Feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for
How do
business.
you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Oh no.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain,
oh boy,
white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her
She's
nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license.
Let's talk about the economics of this
Sly
boat you're on.
fox.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital, the bad kind of capital. Class wartime, baby.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is...
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, 33A, this old proletarian haunt here? As I said,
Far
plenty
back,
of
quick,
people
it's the
drive
eel's
boats
heels.
of all social
Ooh,
strata.
I
The
did
synapses
it.
flesh.
Funny, I don't see any other eel's heels around. There doesn't seem to be much space left with a 19-pace sloop. This house was built before the revolution.
Okay, it is anti-centennial.
The people who live there now lead a different lifestyle, if you know what I mean.
I assure you, they drove quite a hard bargain for this space. But you're right, I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, lightweight, interminably bourgeois boat.
There is no shame in her voice. A touch of sadness, yes, but no shame.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
I got her to admit that she's bourgeois. Okay. Good, she takes a sip of her thermal cup. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Okay. This is more worth than you'll ever earn in all your life. Okay. We need to learn this race theory, baby. We also got to figure out where this coastal thing she said is. I imagine it's across with the bridge. Boopity boopity boo. Boopity boopity boo. I'm not sure there's much of anything else to do, really.
The crumpled Samaran, the lieutenant looks on, waiting.
What to do? Maybe there's something to talk about with the cafeteria manager. I can't even remember if we picked up any plastic bottles, now that I think of it. Got my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real.
Oh yeah.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real.
Alright, we paid our rent, you know? Okay, we do need to sell some stuff though. So let's go to the pawn shop because we're gonna have to pay the dice maker lady. We're such a stylish hobocop. Oof. If we can't find anything else to do, we might have to go grab a book or something.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I
Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose?
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
Wait, why don't you drive?
I just don't like it very much. Movement on the road never really gelled well with the movement of my thoughts.
But didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop.
Vortex?
That sure narrows down our list of
A
suspects.
vortex sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't really know what to make of it, but...
Oh, I need to see if he'll... Hold on.
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. Oh, no. I don't like those.
Do you know what the
kinds of
tattoos mean?
objects. A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's...
You have absolutely no idea what a photic
I like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any, and especially that tie. It swallows photons around it.
Your mother is a necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparking in the light.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay, so I guess we can't sell... I could have swore that there would be a way to sell... Maybe at Frita? Ow! What are you doing? Cosmo tried to crawl up my back. Awful. Oh no. I might have been a bad boy about my money.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
No. You
Oh,
need.
I don't have any. Can I sell anything to her? I don't think so.
Is this about the questions again?
Okay. Well, we're, Yikesoo. We gotta find some money and fast. Yeah, I don't know. The race enigma. I need a bool. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Pick up dice from the dice maker. The smoker on the balcony. Oh, I have to visit the apartment after 2100. I gotta make sure I remember to do that tonight. I may actually end the stream at 11. Give myself a little bit of a break. I actually just passed a class, so I'm giving myself a little bit of a mental break a little bit. We'll end here in about like 5 minutes. And then next weekend we'll go the full 4. What's in here? Nothing. So there's a bunch of loose ends. I'm gonna have to definitely look and see what I'll have to do next, because I'm not sure. There's a lot of what ifs. Maybe we can try and do that empathy check with Cuno. I wonder if it's a white check. Come here, Cuno.
Fuck does Cuno care?
It's a white check. Come on. We did it!
It's not Cuno. It's Cuno S.
What? Act on it, try and separate them. Interesting, how?
Cuno S is by far the worst of the two. Cuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Cuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Cuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Cuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with
Cuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Cuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Cuno look bad in this.
What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy.
She smoked
She's
a man.
insane, dangerous. She smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Cuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Cuno not tell ya? Cuno told ya. Cuno talks to whoever he wants.
Nice, Cuno.
Talk, pig. Cuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Oh boy.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Cuno wasn't around, and C was with Cuno.
Where were you?
Look, Cuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
My liege. What do you mean she smoked someone?
Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. C's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Cuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Ooh, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Cuno said that. Cuno was just shitting. Cuno was just running his mouth.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower. But a determined child of her, the creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Cuno, do you think it's possible that she's killed other children?
Cuno falls silent.
Cuno, that's it. That's what Cuno is starting to think,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord. What's that language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of air people, or crazy people, the fucking neck geese. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here, as far as possible.
Do they have red-haired people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do.
Cuno, could she be
The
Suarez?
Suarez? Like that man from Helmdall shit?
She could be that Helmdall shit.
Could be that Helmdall shit?
Revachol does have a small Suarez community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some
Stray?
shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Cuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the
The
dark.
hallway there with the janitor's closet?
Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet, psycho
Why was she
style.
dripping wet?
Cuno's got no fucking idea.
Oh, God.
Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor, too. She was there for 3 days, in
You
the
said
corner.
she got in? How?
Every time Cuno... I don't know. Someone left the door open. Cuno comes home, and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a
What
dog.
about your parents?
Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Cuno. Shit's all on Cuno.
Cuno S.
Why's she called Cuno S then?
Cause she fucking looks like Cuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Cuno told you, this shit was psycho killer.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Cuno dealing? Cuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Cuno's got this shit under control.
Gross. You need backup. I'm here for you. She needs professional help. You can do this alone.
Listen. C is Cuno's go-to. Cuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Cuno.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Understood, Cuno?
Alright, now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Cuno can hook you
Oh.
up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Cuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Cuno. Cuno made him respect the Cuno. You respect the Cuno? you
We
get
got
all
his
kinds of
respect.
shit.
Hey. We're bros.
Cuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Cuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Cuno gonna get you hooking for more. See, it's tension and release with Cuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Cuno's pig. Cuno flexes for hobos. Cuno sees you're in need.
Okay, I'm gonna need 15 Royale. What about running you an errand in illegal narcotics, Cuno?
Cuno gets it from his dad. Cuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Cuno gets his lightning.
God.
Problem is, Cuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Cuno's door. Streets going mad. Cuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. In there is Cuno's violent dad on steroids. Cuno's dad does steroids and speed.
I have
If
to
you
fight
can
his
take
dad?
it, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad, Cuno?
Cuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half? A baggie, but like in this vial?
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant, grade A shit. So clean you can barely see
I don't think I want drugs that bad.
You can barely see it because there's barely
I've made up my mind, Cuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Cuno's listening.
I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that ship. Just get in the apartment building. Cuno knows you already fucked your way in. Cuno knows everything.
Okay.
Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style.
Room 12.
Cuno style. That's it. Next time Cuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm a bad act cop, and I'm going to get my fix. I'm going to kill Cuno's dad. Oh, God.
Okay then.
Okay, then.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
All right. I think we're going to end it here, actually. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, or a good start to your week, that is. I'm getting paid this weekend, so I hope that all of you that are also getting paid have a good payday week. We'll continue next weekend, or on Wednesday. We're going to have pizza time. And we're going to play some Mario World, or Mario 3D Land. And then next weekend, we'll get back to some more disco. I don't know how much longer we have in this or how much progress I've made, but yeah. Can't wait to see you get fucked up by Cuno's dad next week. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. It's gonna be pretty gnarly. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll also be a master race theorist next week as well. So yeah, stay hydrated, guys. Peace out. Have a good rest of your weekend and a good start to your week. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Wednesday. Good night, guys. Peace out.